David, it was 3 points on Saturday. The unfortunate news was Callum Jones going off injured, and you found out a little bit more about that, and it's not great news, is it?
No, unfortunately, Cal suffered a significant injury, so he's got a hairline fracture in his leg when he landed. Funny, under no contact, just a bit of a freak one, and we'll probably miss him now till just before Christmas. So it's a big blow to the team, the squad. Not just as a player, because we know he's a super player, but as a person, he's a good character to have around. So yeah, that's been a big blow from Saturday.
A real shame, because he had started so well. I suppose if you're going to take one positive from it, fairly well stacked in that position with the likes of Harvey Bunker and Teddy Jenks as well.
Yeah, and Alfie's obviously come in. So yeah, we've got players that can play in there. So we're not, we're not worried about those. It gives somebody else an opportunity, which that's football, that's life. But just more because of the character around the dressing room. It's a real sad one. It's not one you ever want, and particularly in a freak type of way. But we'll pick ourselves up, and he'll pick himself up. He'll come back stronger for it, so that's not a problem, and we'll need to come back stronger from it.
What will be his situation over the next couple of months in terms of will he recover here, will he return to health those couple of months and come back?
I think we're just discussing that with Hull now. I mean, obviously, he's non-weight bearing, he may as well be back home, and closer to home, I would imagine Hull's closer than here. Then we'll speak to them and work out whether he comes back with us and then finishes off his rehab and gets himself going again, or whether they keep him up there. So we're on the phone to them currently, trying to organise that.
But a brilliant 3 points on Saturday. How important was it, do you think, to almost shake off tags and stereotypes that probably exist from last season?
Yeah, I think that's the biggest, well, it's not the biggest thing. 3 points is always the biggest thing. We're trying to live in the present, but I know that's not easy, and I know for the supporters who have travelled endless amounts of miles, that's not easy. It just gets rid of a load of noise, and at the moment while we're growing, developing and changing, probably new players don't need to hear that, and the players that have been here previously, they don't need to. So now we've got our win, we've got a clean sheet, both strikers have scored, we're getting people back fit on the pitch hopefully over the next few weeks, and I think what that does do is just allow a little bit of excitement and maybe a little bit more freedom.
And it is a really quick turnaround for tomorrow night. What do you make of Swindon?
Strong team, high pressing, really high pressing, man for man, it's aggressive, they're very good at it. They play at the back, they play a really good style, they have centre backs that join in attacks. I think they're a strong team, I think they have some really good players for the level, so this is a really, really tough game for us. Obviously, we've done the most amount of research we can on them, they're a game down because they didn't play Colchester first game of the season, so it's a game where we're going to have to play really well to get anything out of, but we're confident we can. And that's the demands anyway, and if we do a couple of things right, we think there's ways we could hurt them.
I'm not sure fans will see it as a rivalry completely, but it's certainly local geographically, and I think the fans that have come to games so far are already building a real rapport with this group of players. How important is it to pack out the new lawn tomorrow night for what should be a really tasty affair? Yeah, listen, the fans have been brilliant, so home and away, really, really supportive. They make some nice noise, and Saturday was really lovely for them. And I'd like to do it for the home fans tomorrow night, if we can, or we will do soon. I have no doubt about that. They're massive to us. Like I say, I don't think it's a derby personally, although geographically it is quite close. But yeah, Swindon will bring their fair share. Well-supported club, really good club. Stick with us, get behind us, because we're going to need you tomorrow night, because there's some tired legs and some bruised bodies, and we'll give you back a performance you can be proud of. You speak about tired legs. Could there be positive news in the form of Matty Taylor, who trained today? Yeah, so Matty trained today, so we'll see how he reacts tomorrow, because generally up to now it's been the day after he's trained has been the issue, but he's actually now done about a week of work on and off with the physios, have done a brilliant job, in sports science, Tom and stuff have done a brilliant job with him. So we're hoping if he's come through, then maybe tomorrow we could get 10-15 minutes out of him and start to build him up, because he'll be a big player for us. He'll score a lot of goals at this level.